Hello, everyone. This is Coaster 420 here, coming to you promptly with a new video over 3 months after my last one. I didn't really mean for this to be what my channel is all about now, but this is the habitually, perpetually abandoned Coaster YouTube channel. I literally forget that I have my own channel and then remember. And honestly, today we're going to Massachusetts. Let me give you some context about what the fuck you're watching. See, if you don't like the F word, leave. There's going to be many more F words. Bye. All right, but if you like the F word, we're entering Six Flags New England. What we're watching is from good narrating. What we're watching is footage that I recorded with a GoPro on a coaster trip that I was on last year, June 2024. This was park number, I believe, 11 of 18 parks, and I can't believe how long it's taken for me to get to this. It's been so long that I kind of forget how the footage went. So, like a lot of these latest videos, it's basically like I'm joining the park with you, I guess, because I don't remember a lot of the exact chronology of how the day went. I do remember the roller coasters, such as, Wicked Cyclone right there. But it's going to be an interesting video. I'm recording this in one take, like I record all my shit. I get high as a bitch before I do it, so I'm high. What's new? I know that there's a lot of prudes out there judging me right now, listening, and then you're never going to see another video of mine again before they thumb down. Make sure to leave a comment about hating my language. I'll leave a pin on your comment. Anyway, so I'm on my spreadsheet right now, checking out my opinions in Six Flags New England, and just looking at my spreadsheet, sorted by parks and rankings, I can completely remember my how Six Flags New England was for me. So I had been on 415, 420 credits or something like that, 420 credits up until that point, and I had never been to Six Flags New England. It was one of the last Six Flags parks for me to visit in the U.S., and I'm like, well, dude, I can't call myself a coaster enthusiast who's been to all of the neighborhoods surrounding the park. What am I recording if I don't go to Six Flags New England? And in my coaster trip, we finally got up there. I remember that we were originally trying to go to Lake Compound. So Colson, my buddy, who's traveling with me in the side seat, and Lacey's in the back. You might see the back of her head. I don't know. Well, anyway, he had all 18 parks in order on his Google Maps, and he accidentally navigated to Six Flags New England on that Thursday, June whatever, rather than Lake Compounds. And we just said, fuck it, I guess we're going to Six Flags New England today. And it ended up working out because Boulder Dash hadn't opened for the season yet, because it was down, or it had been down for weeks. It was something really shitty. And us fucking up, or Colson fucking up, and sending us to Six Flags New England on Thursday instead, we ended up riding Boulder Dash because halfway through Friday it opened. It was down all Thursday, down the day before, down the day before that. So it was the best happy accident ever. So one constant theme in my videos is I tell everyone that my buddy Colson is the luckiest son of a shit in the world. And dude, it's more proof. He made a mistake, sent us to Massachusetts instead of Connecticut. Literally, and that was a good thing. It was a happy accident. So, now we're going to Six Flags instead of Lake Compounds. And I do remember right now that we're narrating this and finally actually entering the park, 4 minutes into this video. As you can see, raw footage equals lazy YouTuber. Fuck, dude. It's I'm doing this for the love of the hobby and the passion or something, rather than I'm just making excuses because editing footage isn't really what I like to do. So enjoy. So we're entering Six Flags New England, and it was one of the deadest days at an amusement park ever. I've only seen crowds this fucking dead at Six Flags America and parks that aren't called Six Flags. Damn, Alabama Adventure looking ass. And it was great. And I was like, well, today is going to be a lot of happy. We start the day by going to Superman the Ride, which I expected to be one of my favorite coasters, just period, considering Millennium Force is my 12, and everyone says that this one's better or something. And we hopped onto it early in the day. And I loved it. It only made my top 50 because those of you who are in this hobby know that even the best coasters, take Iron Gwazi, for example, right when it's cold in the beginning of the day with 4 people on the train, it's not going to be even anywhere near its best self. And that was all I got with Superman the Ride. Not what I wanted, by the way. And in fact, I'll just spoil why I'm saying that BS. And it's because fucking I was really navigating the park with intent. I wanted to get my 2 rides on Superman with my homies and then collect all of the credits. And God, Six Flags New England is a minefield of worthless credits. I'm really sorry. I love coasters and the hobby and all that, but damn, this park is filler. Like, only comparable to Canada's Wonderland, really. At least Canada's Wonderland has a top 4 I love rather than a top 2 I love, followed by discardables. I mean, I'm looking at my rankings for this place. So I've got, out of 456 going into a coaster trip I'm about to do, this is why I'm like hustling these new videos of really old footage out, because I'm then going to record GoPro footage of my 2025 trip, and I am 6-7 parks away from finishing my 2024 parks. Christ. Anyway, so Six Flags New England, like I just talked about 4 topics in one sentence. 32 Wicked Cyclone out of 456, 48 Superman the Ride, Six Flags New England, and after that, it's 224 Thunderbolt, 251 Pandemonium, and those are the only ones in the park I ranked. The qualifier for me to rank a coaster at all is that it needs to be better than the worst Aero Mine Train, which is currently River King Mine Train at Six Flags St. Louis. I only have 4 coasters at Six Flags New England that I like more than that. Okay, I gotta remember that Batman the Ride was closed not Batman, the purple bitch, the Dark Knight, I hate these IPs. The purple one, which is supposed to be the number 3 in the park, it was closed for me, and the SLC wouldn't have ranked anyway because SLCs are fucked. That was closed. But I mean, that's kind of a sad kind of, lineup. And the only reason 48 is the ranking for Superman the Ride rather than like 8 is because of that. It wasn't warmed up. I saw when the park was open. It was open until like 6 or something. I was riding Wicked Cyclone like crazy after doing the credit whoring, and after waiting an hour and a half, 2 hours in the rain, like this dead park, I can't even fucking collect the credits that are no waits. This is brutal. And then the crowds built up. But I was like, perfect timing. There's 1 hour left in this park fucking being open, and I'm just gonna ride Superman the Ride for the entire last hour. I was like finishing my 5th lap on Wicked Cyclone, excitedly about to tell the ride operator, man, that was fun. What a great RMC. I'm now going to go and park on Superman for the last hour. No, fuck you. I didn't get to do that. And the reason why is the most Six Flags reason in sixflags.net. Because it was so dead that they just didn't want to be open anymore. So they said, fuck you, the 28 guests that are at Six Flags New England after this rainstorm cleared out anyone who actually showed up. You need to go home. So after my fucking Wicked Cyclone run, they erased my hour where I was just going to park in the back row of Superman the Ride for the whole last hour so that I could get to my top 20 or whatever it was supposed to get to. So I have to return to this park to get the proper rides. It's a real shame. You're seeing me panning up to the DC Universe sign, not pointing forward as usual. Oh yeah, that's right. My Six Flags videos are going to have way more pointing at the fucking goddamn sky rather than forward because of a stupid bullshit Six Flags policy where you can't bring the selfie holder stick for the GoPro. So I have to hold the damn tiny camera with my fingers like an ass. And if I'm talking to someone or not paying attention or high or stupid or whatever, this is the footage you get. I'm pointing at trees rather than Superman. You can't even tell what the fucking ride is with this badass, ass bad angle. Like, God, so now we're playing a game of how long does it take for me to figure out that I'm not pointing at the correct shit. Wait, come on. Oh, no. See, I got teased. I thought that was going to be it. Jeez, man. I guess there's a reason that I wait fucking 13 months before posting footage that I recorded when the quality is like this. Anyway, I'm with my friends, so this is the beginning of the day where I'm actually with people I care about or know, the people I traveled from like the southern United States with. And after that, we disband. My friends, I don't think, had the same priorities I did with collecting all of the just spam credits that this park has. But I did, and you're going to see that in the video, I think. How long is this one? How much narrating? All right, 27 minutes, and we're almost 10 minutes in. Let's do this. Anyway, One of the things that I would recommend to make Superman the ride a better ride, other than letting me fucking ride it when there was no one in the park, you Six Flags cunt, would be to rename it to something that's not Superman. Because I'm sorry, man. Red Superman. Oh, the Red Superman at Six Flags New England or Six Flags Fiesta Texas? That's a different Superman. Okay, there's a Superman dot, and then the freaking Darien Lake, and then the America one that's about to absolutely become defunct because you can't relocate a coaster like that. There's so much confusion, and if I recall correctly, wasn't this like a purple coaster called Bizarro or something? That's actually a cool IP name. Why'd y'all rename it to bullshit? One of the things that I really hope is a result of the Six Flags Cedar Fair merger, other than, I mean, anything good really, because corporate consolidation is atrocious for the fucking consumer, would be that Six Flagsinesses would fuck off, and they would maybe have a little more diversification, because Cedar Fair coasters have way better names in general. I mean, Herschend has the best, but I digress. But Six Flags just clones and the same name and the fuck you, I hate it. And I would be hoping that maybe they could actually rename this into a generic unbranded name. Honestly, I guess what I really hope for is that somehow Six Flags loses the DC licenses completely, and then that'll placate my piece of shittery where I just hate clone names and which of the 12 Supermen or 13 Batmen you're riding in which city. Like, oh yeah, we're not skipping the line. We're just... God. So, like, I'm 37, so this is awesome on my back. Oh, yeah, I'm limber. I'm not a fucking asshole, but anyway. So, look, this is about as busy as it got for the headliner when I was riding it, so that was pretty neat. Colson's like, yeah, I'm just going to park on the good coasters all day. What are you going to do? And I responded, yeah, I'm going to ride a bunch of pieces of shit. So, after I got my 2 laps on Superman, which were good, I mean, it made top 50. I mean, it's better than most B&M hypers at that ranking, but not where it belongs. Like, there's no way this is permanently going to be here. Like, I returned to this park at all, and it's going over 48. But the thing was riding slow, and also, I don't even know why I didn't mention this part yet. See, there's Lacey in the bottom right corner. She's just going to have a nice day at Six Flags, riding the ride again. Yeah, they're like, all right, bye, dumb shit. You're going to go ride bullshit. Well, we're not. We're going to be on good stuff. I think each of them got like 20 rides or some shit on that and Wicked, and they had a great day, and I got rained out, and I timed shit wrong. It's not the right way to handle this place. Anyway, after doing a spinning bitch, I go to, what kind of name is this? Hey, Mommy, can I go on Gotham City Gauntlet Escape from Arkham Asylum? First of all, the little kid isn't going to be able to pronounce that. Arkham Asylum. This is stupid. And what even is it? Actually, I need to fire up RCDB. I forgot to load that shit up on my shit. So let me type Six Flags New England while you can hear my my fucking keyboard. All right, what even is that? It's a Mar Wild Mouse that I gave a thumb down to. A thumb down the floor, I guess. The Skittles ad or whatever, M&M's ad, whatever that was, Snickers, one of those things. Catwoman Whip, is that a coaster? Did I ride it? Like, yeah, Catwoman Whip, the next piece of shit. What is this? A Zero Tivoli. Amazing. So the only remaining roller coaster in Louisiana, my shithole state I live in, is one of these in the city park, and it took me 300 credits before I felt like riding it. So you think I'm gonna have a lot to say about like Long Train Bitch? It's fine. It was okay, and I don't care. So we're gonna continue walking through just the abyss of mediocre and bad coasters on our way between good coaster and only other. Okay, great coaster and only other great coaster. I'm not going to hate on y'all. And also, Quantum Accelerator looks like it'll be good shit. I guess. I mean, it's not like I'm worried about showing you outdated footage that doesn't have Quantum Accelerator here because, you know, in true Six Flags corporate merger, bad for the consumer style, it isn't opening this year because they couldn't figure it out. I mean, you have Six Flags with budget removals coupled with Intamin, and you just have a bad time. Like, you think you're gonna open anything on time? Like, dude, I really cannot wait for the Six Flags Qiddiya shit to open. I mean, it's Intamin as my third favorite manufacturer after CCI and Gravity Group. Gravity Group in first place. I want them to succeed, but I also want to watch the train wreck that's going to unfold when you have. Dude, I was seeing like, so what happens if the fucking thing doesn't clear the 500-foot hill and it rolls back? And I was saying like they do an upward launch back up the cliff as a fucking self-salvaging thing with sand from the desert, and I'm like talking about like, oh, the way they're gonna make this possible is only open at night. What the fuck? So can we just have Saudi Arabian like fucking regime change and remove all the human rights violations and make the country actually like gay people for a second, and then maybe we can go there? Until then, I'm just gonna have to enjoy Theme Park Worldwide's opinion on it, because I'm not gonna go support that piece of shit. And Intamin, I mean, like, of course they're the company that builds there. I mean, GCI did their. What am I talking about? Like, if I were a roller coaster manufacturer with $1 million contracts, of course I would probably just build in a country I hate. Dippin' Dots is a place that's in like every amusement park, and I'm not doing a good job shouting out every time I see a Dippin' Dots. That's kind of a theme on my channel that I've been fucking around on. That green one, SLC number 28. What the fuck? What is the name of the SLC? Design inverted Riddler Revenge, not open today. And I was like, man, I'm upset. So, I mean, this trip I already got on the best SLC and one of the worst SLCs, the Canada's Wonderland Nonsense and Great Nor'easter, which is fucking amazing, into my top 100. I really didn't need just another bad SLC with nothing to talk about it, which is closed. I'm like, that's fine. And I want to say there was an SLC closed in another park on this trip that I didn't ride. And I don't remember which park. I don't even care. So both of my friends, I'm pretty sure, got on the purple guy, the bat. What are they called? These IPs suck my ass. Batman Dash The Dark Knight. I mean, I bet you if I type just the words Dark Knight in RCDB, see, there's like multiple coasters for that. And you type Batman and you get like 26. Batman at Furuvik in Sweden, Malmo Folkets Park. There's Batman that aren't even in Six Flags shits. I hate all of that. All right, whatever. I'm complaining too much. So I can't give an opinion on that. I'm still missing this credit, which is a bummer. Joker, their free spin. Did I ride it? I mean, I've been on like all the free spins, and look, I'm under the water. It's whatever. Did I guess I rode it. I guess we're about to find out in this video. Free spins are so bullshit that I don't think about them. I collect the credit, but see, that was me attempting to get on this. See, I was like, all right, let me tell you my opinion on the purple guy. And then in true Six Flags fashion, I show up and they're like, no bitch, turn around. You can't do this. So I'm teasing you guys about a credit that I don't get. I really wish that I would just cut off this walk to nothing that we're doing here. But you have to tolerate it with me. At the New England extension of Six Flags, which has only 2 roller coasters worth coming here for, out of what, fucking 11 or some shit? Yeah, 11. And Quantum Accelerator will be 12. What's this park doing? Like, what a massive metro area for you to serve them like a dog's ass. Dude, bulldoze like most of these coasters and replace them with things that matter, man. This park, the people here need it. The 84 people who are in this park. It did actually get a little busier, which sucked, because like rain came with it getting busier, and then I was like rained out and had to wait like 2 hours to ride the next thing. That's me going, I guess I'll settle for this because purple's closed. Yeah. And then I was like running out of time to get on all this other shit, and then the crowds were like getting busier and then cleared, and then finally 4:30, 5 o'clock, the park was dead as it was in the beginning of the day with warmed up rides. I'm like, I'm so excited. I went from just being kind of bummed out like the whole day. The food was good. I ate some like gyro or something that was kind of cool, or something like that. Some wrap, some chicken. It was like chicken wrap. That's right. I ate gyro Mount Olympus. Chicken wrap. There's a chicken Caesar wrap. It was actually delicious. One of the best things I've had at a Six Flags park. I recommend it. It's somewhere in this pointing up area that I'm doing here. Anyway, I was on such a happy note on my I loved Wicked Cyclone rides. Man, I'm merging. You can tell how high I am, right? And oh, Luigi, pause on that. Politics. All right. So anyway, continuing on, Billiard's old car. Oh, by the way, there's like some fans somewhere in here, I forget, and everyone's like, where the fuck am I getting wet from? And it was me too for like a while. And apparently they have like a little hidden mist fan, like just jizzing from a little corner, like just dingleberrying off a fucking balcony. And like, where are you? And I just stared in the sky. I was like, there's no way. And I literally was asking like a friend, one of my friends in the park, is it possible to have a cloud rain on like a 1 square foot area exactly and not around it? Because this is like very suspicious. And I think I'm going near that area. I hope I film that. I probably don't, but they do some thing, and you might see like the little mist breezer piece of shit somewhere on the whatever. Anyway, Thunderbolt. It was okay. I mean, it's a wood coaster, and I expect to be more than it's okay regarding a good PTC, but you know, it's all right. It's my 69th favorite wood coaster. So what that's, you know, it's kind of horrible, right? That in the US there's 68 coasters I like more that are made of wood than. See, look, the Mistwater bull. Yeah. My stupid ass. I am not even gonna front. I legitimately believe that at this moment that I'm filming, because I was stoned then and stoned now, that I was just being rained on by like an exact cloud saying, I want to hit this exact spot and fuck everyone else. No. Some New Englander was like, idiot, look up. There's a thing. To be fair, I was not the only idiot. There were multiple families going, what the hell is going on? I had a lot of fun. Not riding coasters and waiting like 45 minutes for an empty Thunderbolt because of the rain, because it was fucking lightning like fucking 4.9 miles away exactly once, and then when it was 5 minutes away from them opening shit again, one more fucking strike of lightning in Vermont, and they're like freaking out. All right, we're gonna close for 30 more minutes. And that's the way Six Flags does. If there's lightning within a whatever area, the instant lightning hits, it sets like another timer for like 30 minutes or some shit like that. And I know for a fact that it was like 2 hours without riding shit in this gloriously dead park, which is exactly what I want, because lightning was cunting at the last second, dude. And so I was A, mad at Six Flags policy, B, mad at lightning and God or something like that. And then C, the ultimate creme de la creme of fuck your ass is after I had to go through all of these wild mice and boomerangs and not an SLC and just a bunch of just shit, I was so excited to finally have a lot of rides on one of the best coasters in the country from my third favorite manufacturer, and Six Flags decided to give me a Six Flags fatality bitch slap in my fucking ass, and I couldn't ride it. So as a result, Six Flags, I hope you feel bad about this. I probably rank Superman the Ride lower than anyone else as an Intamin fan because you only gave me cold 4 people on the train ride, you dicks. Let me spend my last hour there. If I'm traveling from Louisiana to Massachusetts to go to your fucking middle of the road, low tier ass Six Flags park, let me be there, you shit. After I spend 2 hours eating your overpriced food and pointing at the sky and Chopsticks. I know Chopsticks sucks. I don't eat there anymore because it sucks. Bad. It's like Panda Express except left to dry, and then they took the MSG out and then made it shittier. It's bad food. Pandemonium. God, I have so much bad upward filming in this video, and I'm really sorry. It's because of yet another Six Flags thing I'm fucking complaining about. They don't let me use a fucking holding stick for my GoPro because Six Flags clientele, there's just been too many incidents of them using GoPro sticks as a baton weapon to hurt people in the head. So yeah, amazing. Pandemonium. It's a Gerstlauer spinner. I don't care. Let me make sure I've talked about the rest of the discardable trash in here with the last couple minutes there on here. Quantum Accelerator looks like it'll be good, but it doesn't exist yet. Batman the Dark Hunt is I didn't ride it because it closed in front of my face. Catwoman's Whip is a Zero Tivoli. I don't care. Flashback is a bad boomerang. Like crap. That ride sucks. Gotham City Escape from Your Mom's Ass. I don't care. Great Chase. What is that? ENF Miler family. I don't know if I did that. I don't think I did. Did they let me? I don't remember. Like, it's just so unmemorable. This is why I have that thing where I only rank coasters better than the mine trains, because like I don't have time for remembering these nothings. Anyway, Joker is a SNS free spin, and they barely rank. I don't care. Pandemoniums are fun, but there's 4 of them, and I've been on all of them. I don't care. Riddler Revenge was a closed cunt. Superman the Ride is so sad how low it's ranking in my crap, and it's completely Six Flags' fault. I hate you guys. Thunderbolt was okay. I mean, I love PTCs. I had fun. The Ride Operator was awesome. He said it was like his favorite coaster or some shit. Really good energy, good spirit. I had a good time waiting 45 minutes talking to the ride op, telling me about Six Flags policy being why I'm getting fucked. Well, that lightning strike 30 seconds before we opened made you wait 30 more minutes. Go to hell. So that's what I remember about Thunderbolt. That's how I should be remembering PTCs, huh? I think this is me attempting this again and it closed again or something, or this is old footage that I merged wrong. It's one of those things. I don't know. And then finally, Wicked Cyclone. Dippin' Dots. So Wicked Cyclone, freaking love it. Compared to other RMCs, it's, let me see. Let me sort by Rocky Mountain Construction and my shit. It basically feels like Twisted Cyclone, which is my least favorite iBox, except with an extra lap better, and then they fix everything that sucked about it. So I like Wicked Cyclone. I like it a lot. It's a really fun-ass roller coaster. And I really have very little to complain about. It's like an old school RMC with a satisfying length. Just a really, really, really good time. Except the problem is that I didn't get to ride Superman the Ride more, and that's a piece of shit. So I have 4 Steel Vengeance, 5 Aries, 6 Iron Gwazi, 9 Lightning Rod, 13 Outlaw Run, 17 Twisted Colossus, 19 Iron Rattler, 25 Wildcats, 31 Twisted Timbers, 32 Wicked Cyclone, and then only under that, New Texas Giant and Goliath Wind Chaser. That sounds like someone who chases farts. Snickers. All right, that's enough. I think this video is about to end. Wicked Cyclone was great. Superman the Ride could have been great. The rest of the park wasn't great, and Six Flags fucking sucks.